Welcome back, guys. Sorry I haven't made any videos lately. Been kind of busy at work and getting ready for the 2024 Hoka Hey. I'm collecting money for the Alzheimer's Association. If you scan that QR code that's on the screen right now, you can donate to my site, and I need all the help I can get. I'm way away from my goal this year. Well, this video is about a trip I took out to South Carolina on doing an iron butt to the battleground called the Battle of the Cowpens. It was a Revolutionary War battle. And one of my ancestors, my great something like that grandfather, actually fought in this battle. So kind of interesting. So sit back and enjoy this trip out to South Carolina. And have to ask you again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and definitely if you haven't donated to the Alzheimer's Association, go ahead and do that. Just scan that code, takes you there, and you can just donate at your leisure. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Talk to you in a little while. Battle of the Cowpens, take 2. So this battle occurred on January 17th, 1781, South Carolina. The Battle of the Cowpens near Chesnee, South Carolina, was a significant victory for the American Army during the Revolutionary War. It was a stunning example of military prowess and skilled leadership that critically weakened British attempts to gain control of the southern colonies. Despite a string of bad luck in the southern campaign, the American Army demonstrated its worth in a swift struggle that decisively hindered British forces in the South. The battle ended in an American victory. So I'm on my way to discover whether or not my ancestor played a part in this pivotal moment in history, and also knock out an iron butt in the process. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Hoka Hey. You're probably wondering why I said take 2 at the beginning of this. Well, I tried to do this ride in February. Got to Meridian, Mississippi, and wound up having to get a hotel because the weather turned off really bad. Got down in the 20s and started icing on the road. So scheduled it again for May, and this is it. This is gas stop number 1. So this is the first gas stop. It's about 3:30 in the morning, and you can see my mileage, 34,754. That's my starting mileage. So first gas stop, 3:30 in the morning, headed to South Carolina.
Well, here comes take 2 for the Battle of the Cowpens. I started out about 3:30 in the morning. It's about 74 degrees. I'm going to try to do this in less than 24 hours. We got about 1,100 miles to travel all the way to South Carolina. Going to be at the basically right at the border of South Carolina and I believe Tennessee. Hopefully less than 24 hours from now. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Not going to be much video while it's dark because, I don't know, just video don't capture very well in the dark. But anyway, I'm going to try this again. I'm going there because I think one of my relatives on my mom's side fought in the Revolutionary War, and I think he might have been in this battle. His last name is Kilpatrick. I got to look him up and see. His two brothers actually. Excuse me. Anyway, we're going to check it out when we get there. It's going to be a good Memorial Day weekend. Show you what these lights, these Denali 7s, that's what they are, Denali 7s I put on here last year, or actually put it on 2 years ago when I was getting ready. But look how dark it is. This is just my low beams, and this is my high beams plus the Denali 7s. So you can see a huge difference in the ability to see down the road. So if you're going to do the Hookah, you need some good auxiliary lights. We do a lot of nighttime riding, so either early morning or late in the evening, you need some really good lights. I mean, you can see big difference. Here it is again. Can't see, but 100, 200 feet down the road. Now I can see 1,000 yards. Look at that. I mean, all the way down to the curb. So, spend the money. It's worth it. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I bought this climb suit. And the best money I've spent on riding gear. It's well worth the money. If you're thinking about getting it, well worth the money. So it's about 6 a.m. now, and I am 158 miles in. Just did my second gas stop. Had to go inside and get a receipt. Sometimes you do, part of it. But gotta have that receipt. I'm using Spotawalla app on my phone to do this iron butt. It's a lot easier. You basically you basically have the thing here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna try to get it in the frame of the camera, but I can't tell what I'm shooting at, so I don't know if it's in there or not. Anyway, there it is. If you can see it. But anyway, that's Potawatomi. But you can put your your receipt in there. It puts a picture of your receipt. Oh, there's I should have a picture of it there, but for some reason it's not pulling it up. I don't know why. There it is. There's my picture of my receipt. So it attaches it right to the map, which is kind of cool. So when you send this in to the Iron Butt Association, they've got your whole trip right there on that little map on Spotawalla. So if you're using an iPhone, you use Spotawalla. You have to use another app too. It's called SW Tracker, and you need to make sure you have 3 green little bubbles there. I don't know if you can see that, 3 green bubbles. Anyway, that tracks your trip. So as long as I got that going, I'm being tracked, and it's giving me an accurate route, and mileage and everything. Speed, tracks your speed, everything. So it's kind of a cool little thing to have. If you got an Android, you got to use a different one. I think it's Bubbler, and I'm not sure what the app is that you have to have on your phone. But anyway, that's what I've been using. Works out great. I used it on the what was it? The rally I was in a few weeks ago. Heart of Texas rally. So they use it too, and it worked out pretty good on that too. Anyway, thought I'd share.
breakfast, and just like any good Texas boy, you gotta stop at Whataburger to get your breakfast. If there's a Whataburger anywhere around and it's time to eat, you gotta stop at Whataburger anyway. So here's my breakfast break. Gas stop number 3. Bet you didn't know you're going to be seeing lots of me pumping gas, but that's why on an iron butt, you do a lot of that.
Been a great day. Got pulled over just a few minutes ago. Got a speeding ticket here in Louisiana. I'm almost out of Louisiana. I probably only have another 30, 40 miles and I'll be out of Louisiana. I got a speeding ticket. I don't know. Sucks. But, you know, you drive enough miles, it's bound to catch up with you. I wasn't even going that fast, really. I mean, speed limit in Texas is 70 pretty much everywhere. And I was just doing, 70, basically. But it's a 55 where I was going 70, so yeah, I probably deserved it. Anyway, onward to South Carolina.
walking. I see the light coming, and it feels warm on my face, but I can't tell, it's gonna burn me down. They say I killed a man, that's what they say, but you still seem to like.
I'm about 287 miles from my destination. It's going to be a little bit longer. That's straight if I go through Atlanta, but I don't want to go through Atlanta, so I'm going around Atlanta. I think I'm going to probably add about another 40 or 50 miles onto this trip. So that way I've got a good buffer in case my odometer is wrong. Anyway, we're going to go. We're on the home stretch. It says I'm going to get there about 11 o'clock tonight. So I know I'm going to cross the time zone here soon, at some point. And when I cross the time zone, I'll lose an hour, but I mean, it's still going to be 24 hours. But I'm going to be well under the 24-hour mark, because I would have to arrive at 4:30 a.m. to mess up my 24-hour mark. So, I mean, if I get there at 11, it's right now, it's about 6 p.m. So about 5 hours from now, which it's a little over 4 hours going through Atlanta, so it's not putting that much more time on me. Anyway, we're almost done with this 24-hour trek. Anyway, I'll see you at the next gas stop. Well, I've been riding all day, and finally got over here on the I'm about in the middle part of Georgia, and finally get into the clouds. So there's a storm that's been brewing over here on the east side of the states, and pushing it into the states here. And there's a rainbow over there in the clouds, so I guess we're going to get into some rain here in a minute. Anyway, thought I'd give you an update. I guess I'll talk to you later.
So made it to my last stop, and the weirdest thing happened. Did not plan this. No way I could have planned this. But my total mileage was 1,051, and that just happens to be my Hoka rider number. I will tell you this, I did not plan that. So here you can see my start time, my end time on there. Basically about 20 hours to go 1,051 miles. There you can see it. So, made it. Got my iron butt.
Well, I made it. Made it in last night about 12:30 local time. So got all my stuff sent in. Finally got it paid for this morning. That took forever. I don't know why I couldn't figure it out. Maybe I was just too tired. Got a good night's sleep last night though. Anyway, wound up being 1,051 miles, which is kind of weird because that's my Hokahei number. That was not planned. Because actually I was planning on continuing on with this little section right here all the way to the cow pens. So I got about 67, 65, 66 miles, something like that, to go to get there this morning. I mean, I've come all this way. I'm going to the battleground. Even though it's raining. But last night it was raining pretty good, and I had a tree blow down in front of me. Didn't get that on video, but because it was dark. But I mean, I couldn't even tell what it was, so I got right up on it. Luckily, there was some police officers already there, but yeah, I was crossing on 2 lanes of traffic. Had to get on the shoulder to go around it. High winds, rain, so it was probably best to go ahead and stop. I had made the 1,000 miles, so I turned in 1,051, and I think I've already got my approval this morning, so that worked out great. The premium certification is fantastic because it's like you send it in, they look at it, boom, you're certified, done. So I highly recommend doing the premium. Anyway, it's going to be a dreary day today. I don't know how I'm going home. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to take 2 days to get home since we got Memorial Day. So I got all day today and tomorrow to get home. And you got to be back at work on Tuesday. Well, I'm almost to the cow pens. I think I got like maybe 5 miles to go. Well, we're here. Well, we're probably going to have the park to ourselves today. Well, I made it.
Yeah, I made it to the battlegrounds. So this is the National Park, Battle of the Cow Pens. I took some pictures, but they didn't come out so well, so I had to pull these off the internet. Like you saw in the video, it was pouring down rain, but there's plaques on one side, and then there's some engravings on the other. This first plaque just shows who was in command of the American forces. And then the other side, the engraving, I'll just read it. The Congress of the United States has caused this monument to be erected on the site of the Battle of the Cow Pens as a testament to the valor and an appreciation of the services of the American troops on this field in behalf of the independence of their country. And this side's a little hard to read, so I'll just try to read it. On this field, American troops under Brigadier General Daniel Morgan won a significant victory over a British force commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Banastre Tarleton, January 17th, 1781. So this is the inside of the museum, and they've got some pretty decent little displays and stuff. They have a little video that they can play for you too. Day I was there, I think I was the only person in the park because it was pouring down rain outside, so really couldn't see too much out in the park itself. I did do a drive-through, and I'll show you that in just a second, but really couldn't see much because, like I said, pouring down rain. I'd love to go back and spend a little more time there, but this kind of gives you an idea of what the little museum looks like. And they, like I said, they do show this little video, which was pretty interesting and very informative about the battle. One thing you might find interesting about this is that everybody saw that movie, The Patriot. Well, basically, the last battle in that movie, a lot of the things that they showed in that battle scene were from the Battle of the Cowpen. So that part where the colonists were basically to shoot one volley and then run away, that was actually a tactic that they used at the Battle of the Cowpens. So if you look that up, you might find that they did basically, that was supposed to depict the Battle of the Cowpens in that movie. Anyway, thought that was interesting. There at the museum, they had a book that had all the soldiers that had fought in this battle, and I was actually able to find my ancestor, Robert Kilpatrick. See his name right there. Says he originally was from Ireland. While residing on Rocky Creek in Chester District, he enlisted under Captain John Nixon and Colonel John Wynn. He also served under Captains John Nixon, Alexander Turner, and Colonel Lacey. While on the Florida expedition, he served as a sergeant under Captain Nixon and Turner. His last tour was under Lieutenant Bowie. He was in numerous skirmishes with the Tories. As you can see, this is a great day to do the Cowpens, but hey, I made it. Anyway, don't think I'm going to be walking around the battlefield today. It's been a good trip. I made it. Weather and all. I wish I could have maybe walked around the battlefield a little bit and saw some of the monuments, but it was raining so hard when I was coming out of the museum. I decided, shit, I'm just going to get on the road. Maybe I have to make another trip out here, but it's I don't know. They have a little walking tour. That guy said it'd take, about 45 minutes to walk it. Yeah, driving around the park, you really couldn't see too much. The walking tour is the way to go. Go there to this park. I was happy that I was able to determine that my ancestor did fight in this battle. So that was interesting. And I had a good time going there. But I know I can, if I want, I have the ability to become a, what's it called, Sons of Liberty.
I can join that organization if I want to. Anyway, headed back to Houston now. And we saw the Battle of the Cowpens. Check.
Well, I made it home without too many more issues, and got my Saddle Store 1000 certificate in from the Iron Butt Association, and I'm calling this the Cowpens National Battlefield Iron Butt Ride. And like I asked you earlier, if you haven't donated, please scan the QR code and donate. I need your help, and I'll be out on the Hoka Trail in August doing the 10,000 miles from Daytona, Florida to Homer, Alaska. So everybody get out and ride, be safe, and Hoka.